Here's Vancouver. Go across the Columbia to the Vancouver waterfront. And yeah, it's looking much grayer now, isn't it? Remember earlier when we came into work, I don't know what time you came in, but when I came in, at least it was kind of partly cloudy. It was still pretty bright, right?
Clouding up a bit now.
Yeah, now it's good. Now it's pretty gray out there. So that's our Maryhill Tasting Room and Bistro camera. 61 degrees there. And then we've seen some showers at times. Our Shiloh and Seaside cam. Notice the breezy south wind. It'll be windy until, but it'll be breezy south wind through the morning on the coastline, and then it switches to a gusty west wind. The second part of the day is some cooler and drier air comes in. So 55 degrees, Chinook Winds Beach cam there, and this is, or was, a Discover Newport cam. I know you're all still there because the weather station is reporting. Look at that, southwest wind gusting to 23, but I can imagine it's probably all cloudy and there's a few sprinkles hitting the camera. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so 63, it looks like that was our final high temperature today. So still, even though it was a nicer day, still well below average, and that has been the story of April and May so far. This does remind me of, I think it was 2010 and 2011, where we just didn't have any significant warm spells. And let me tell you, we don't see any significant warm spell ahead in the next 10 days. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. But tonight, light rain west of the Cascades developing, dry east, about 40 in Madras tonight. The deal is we got a cold front approaching, folks, and ahead of that, we've got quite a bit of rain. The cold front itself very nicely defined right here. This is satellite imagery from the daytime today. We are here. Notice there's a lot of stuff to go through us before that cold front gets here. So a bunch of rain. It picks up tonight, goes throughout the daytime tomorrow. And then there's going to be a pretty sharp back edge here. Notice how much blue sky there is back behind. That arrives later tomorrow. So we wake up. It's all wet west of the Cascades. Some white in the Cascades. We'll talk more about that later. Notice it's dry east of the mountains to start with. That's at 8 a.m. By 4 p.m., the rain is probably just shutting off here in the metro area. There could still be a shower, but the coastline seeing lots of sunshine in the afternoon, a mainly dry afternoon, so totally different at the coastline tomorrow afternoon compared to the morning. It's still rain and snow mixed in the Cascades, and we're starting to see some showers spread east side by 4 p.m. By 7, a good chunk of the metro area is dry tomorrow. I bet you up against the Cascades, Sandy and Boring and Gresham, I bet you'll still have showers through the evening hours. But for the rest of us, it may be mainly sunny by sunset on the west side of the metro. Same thing along the coastline. All right, so Friday's the opposite. We start dry, and then later in the day, we start to see some rain. I think the Friday evening commute is still looking pretty wet. Saturday, a shower or two, just kind of this drippy gray stuff, but we should see temperatures gradually warm. But Saturday looks pretty gray to me. All right, so total rain. Between now and tomorrow afternoon, let's say 1/3 to 1/2 of an inch. So we're going to add to our totals there. So your Thursday forecast. Bonnie, look at the difference. We got rainy at noon, a lot of rain the first half of the day, and then by 6 p.m., much better. The skies really brighten up. Temperature is cool, though, only mid-50s. We're going to be warmer on Friday with the rain showing up in the afternoon. Saturday, pretty gray, although the temperatures come up into the mid-60s. Sunday, with just a few showers around, that should be our warmest day of the next 7. And Monday and Tuesday look mainly dry as well. I mean, just basically Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, there could be a shower any one of those days, but not a good chance for shower. And then I think it's back to real wet stuff again in the middle of next week.